Hey guys, Undersize here. This is my Oblivion bonus video. I'll be showing you things I've missed out and stuff like that. Anyway, the first thing, there's this box here in the very first room you get to, through the rats. The rats bust through the wall, there's a box there, and there's a barrel over in this corner. I'm going to be starting kind of a secondary character, a bit more assassin-like. Anyway, this is where the zombie comes around the corner. There's actually a rat there that will attack it for you. It's got quite a bit of health, and it will do a lot of damage to the zombie. But if you're an assassin class, you kind of want to sneak more, and you'll be using a bow a lot more than you'd be using sword, because you get to attack from a distance, and this is the kind of sneak attack you'll be doing. You'll get bonuses 2 times, 3 times depending on your skill, you know, tripling your damage, and you'll pretty much take out most mini monsters in one hit. And humans, it can possibly take them down to like half health straight away in the first hit. And if that skeleton there, in between the mushrooms and the crate, you could actually loot the body. I missed that. This is that goblin sneak tutorial. And I take this goblin down in 3 hits using the sneak attack. And now I'm going to put some potion on the end of my arrow and take this one down in 1 hit. Just like that. That's the one that had set up this trap, which you can set it off for yourself. You can put the cursor on it and click it. Or you can jump over it and just not, you know, completely bypass it altogether. Now I'm going to be using a damage over time poison on this goblin over here, and you'll see his health start falling and continue falling as I come around the corner, and he dies there. And yeah, so I've been playing a little bit now. I'm a bit more used to the controls than I was when I started again, and I'm just going to show this fight again because I do a lot better in this one than I did in the first try. You can really see their advantage over magic users. And here, when you're up on the ledge, you can use your advantage to get some marksman skill and sneak skill and things, because these guys won't attack you. But when you jump down, you talk to Uriel Septim, and they'll all draw their weapons. That was my stats for anyone who wants to pause the game and see them. Taking out goblins and rats in the later part of the sewers again. Most of them going down in 1 hit, and this is the friendly rat, which I owe apologies to, because it doesn't attack you. It is friendly, but being friendly, it's a perfect chance to get a bit of sneak skill. And here, when you leave the sewers, just excuse, I think I saved the game here. Yeah. Once you leave the sewers, if you head directly south, which I'm not doing, I'm going a little bit east. Yeah, you go directly south on the right hand side of this hill. Excuse me a second, I seem to be looking at the map. Right, yeah, down here, and behind this rock, you'll find a Nern route, which starts off a quest. And I'll be covering that later on. Right, we just handed... Well, not handed anything, we've given our news to... No, we handed the amulet to Joffrey. And we asked for his assistance, but we can go down here and ask these guys for assistance as well.
I know that you are on an important mission for the Blades. Please, if you need a horse,
and from this one we get his horse straight away. We don't have to wait for him to die later on in the game.
Go with Talos's blessings.
And if we talk to what's this guy's name? Piner.
Welcome, good citizen. I'm Brother Piner, and this is Wayland Priory, a monastery.
We can ask this guy for assistance as well.
Here, perhaps you will find this useful. One of the books I saved from my blades training. You go into danger. Joffrey didn't tell us any more than that, but know that our prayers go with you.
And we get the Warp in the West, which when we read it, it's a skill book, and it gives us block skill, which is very nice. And one last thing we can get, we can talk to Erenor.
I'm the shepherd here. Eranor's the name, and this is Waynon Priory.
We can get his assistance as well.
Well, I normally stay out of the affairs of the great folk that come through Waynon Priory to see Master Joffrey. But go ahead and take this hammer. You might have use of it, and I have others. Not much
a free repair hammer out of it, which is very nice.
Well, we both have better things to do than stand here all day exchanging idle gossip. Good day to you now.
And if I come in here,
I don't know if
You
I
might
can help
recognise this guy
but
over
I'll
here.
try.
It's Hertel,
How do you do?
who ran away from
You can
Kvatch.
say what you like, but I'm
And he
never
boards up
going
at
back
the
to Kvatch.
Anvil Lodge for the rest of the game. Now, so if we bypass the Oblivion Gate, we don't destroy it, and we go talk to Martin, we get a different set of dialogue at the end when we try and ask him to come with us. I'm also going to try a different approach of trying to talk to him as well, so I'll just be silent through this for a bit.
What's it like out there? We were beginning to fear we were the only survivors. It all happened so fast. It was all we could do to round up the survivors and try to get them to safety. We failed them miserably. Brother Martin? Yes, he's right over there. He led a group of us here during the confusion of the attack. We owe him our lives. You too.
Have you brought help? We've been trapped here since the Daedra overran the city. The Emperor is dead. Who are you? What do you really want with me? Yes, I'm a priest. Do you need a priest? I don't think I'll be much help to you. I'm having trouble understanding the gods right now. If all this is part of a divine plan, I'm not sure I want to have anything to do with it. What plan? What are you talking about? I prayed to Akatosh all through that terrible night, but no help came. Only more Daedra. What can you possibly know that would help me make sense of this? Emperor Uriel Septim? You think the Emperor is my father? No, you must have the wrong man. I am a priest of Akatosh. My father was a farmer. You spoke to the Emperor before he died? And he told you to find me? I don't know. It's strange. I think you might actually be telling the truth. What does this mean? What do you want from me? No. I'm sorry, but even if what you say is true, I won't abandon these people to their fate. I'll go with you when we can all leave here together.
Right, now I'm back in Oblivion, because we were forced to do this because of the quest. And if you come to the southwest of the map, you'll find this tower. You find the door at the bottom of the tower. And there's a big lever at the top of it, which opens these noisy things. Just like that. This is a nice shot I made. And it opens these gates, which are right in front of you when you come into Oblivion. And it looks like how the soldiers were killed. They were trapped between these two gates, and I'm guessing they were completely overran or shot at with arrows or something. Anyway, they've got some nice gear on them. And towards the north of the map, you'll find this cave near this tower. And at the back of the cave, there's another door which leads to the tower. And in the tower, there are some very nice goodies, which are worth making the trip for. Now, when you're an assassin type, your approach is a lot less kind of hack and slash. You kind of have to sneak around, pick people off from a distance, and things like this. So, yeah, your approach is much different. The scamps will go down in a couple of hits. Guessing some of the other Daedra might as well. And the human ones go down in 2 hits. Don't know what happened there. And at the top in the corridors of Dark Salvation, there's a little side passage. If you follow that, you can come out to the top of this tower, which has got more goodies in it. This is at the top in the Sigil Keep. You can see Daedra going down in 2 hits, and this is me forcing the load of the screen. With the Descendant Sigil Stones and all the other Sigil Stones, you can actually bind them to your gears, and this one's a resist frost of 15% on your own, on yourself, and you get to call your gear whatever you want. Here I'm calling it a leather cuirass of frost resist. You create it and you can wear it. It's very handy for making magical gears. Now in Kvatch, after you've killed all the Daedra, there's a house on the left hand side of the street with some really weird stuff in it. Some of these some might have some decent loot in them, they might not. And there's another house further back near the main entrance to Kabach, which has got some nice things in it. Now, but Cloud Ruler Temple, if you plan on going the alchemy path, there's on the left-hand side, there's a whole set of apparatus and things that you might want. And underneath that same room, there's the armory. This is the west wing, I think. And in the armory, there's 2 repair hammers on over here, and as much blades gear as you could possibly want. You can just come back and pilfer it. And this is the note to Gwynnis, which told us about the meeting with the Mythic Dawn sponsor. You can read it here. Pause the game if you want to read it. Pause the video if you want to read it. Now this is an alternate thing. We agree to let Boris be the sponsor, then we can come in here. You need good sneak for this, because otherwise you'll get spotted. You can hide in the shadows, follow him in, don't go up the top. You can just follow him straight in. And I'm going to poison one of my arrows. I think I'm going to pick poison of damage health, or the one at the top there. Yeah, for 7 seconds. 2 points for 7 seconds. And then when the sponsor enters, you can actually pop around the side of the corner and start picking him off. So you can
want to become one of the chosen of
ambush him instead of the other way around, which is a big advantage.
The path of dawn is difficult, but
you need to sneak for it as well, so it's good for assassins.
I told you to come alone.
And that's all the bonus I've got for the minute. There will be other things I'll miss out on the course of doing this Let's Play. So I'll try and cover those in like extra videos and things. If anything else you want me to see, then just post a comment and I'll see if I can add that to the next bonus video as well. And yeah, I hope you all have a very good end of the year. Hope you have a good new year too. I'm sure I'll speak to you in videos before then, but I hope you have a really good day today. I'll see you all in the next video. Take care, guys.